Welcome to this demonstration of IMAPP's upgraded map functionality. There are maps located throughout the IMAPP interface, including on property reports and the search interface. But we will begin by working with the full-screen Map Browse page. This is accessed by selecting Map Browse from the left side menu. This full-page map offers seamless infinite zoom, customizable layers and perspective, searching, measuring, and other options. To navigate this map, you can use your mouse, touchpad, touchscreen, or on-screen buttons. For zooming, you can use the plus and minus buttons on the map toolbar. You can also use pinch to zoom in or out on a touch interface, or use a scroll wheel on a mouse. You will notice different map layers appearing and disappearing at different zoom levels to keep the map from being overly cluttered. To pan the mouse around, you can tap and drag with a mouse or touch device. You may need to pan multiple times or zoom out to go further distances. You can also add perspective to the map in multiple ways. Tap and drag the perspective button on the map toolbar. The perspective will change as you drag this around. Buildings will appear and rise from the map. To remove perspective, tap this button again. You can also adjust perspective with your touch device by touching with 2 fingers and dragging your fingers both up or down, or rotating those 2 fingers around. For perspective with a mouse, hold down the Control key on a keyboard while dragging your mouse over the map. Remove perspective by dragging the map flat or by tapping the perspective button. If you're on a location-aware device, you can click on the Find Me button to be taken to your real-world location on the map based on your device location settings. To identify a property on the map, tap or click to bring up summary info for the property. You can then tap on that summary info to be taken to a full report. To measure a parcel on the map, click on the Measure button. To measure a custom area, you can draw an area on the map and then double-click to close your area. When you are done measuring, you can leave measurement mode by clicking on the red Close Ruler or Identify buttons. That covers the main map navigation. Now let's look at some layer options. The Layers menu includes a group of predefined base layer option buttons, including flood maps in the right side menu. This shows FEMA flood zones underlaying parcels. You can also select aerial maps underlaying parcels to see real-world features. Or you can return to a street map with parcel outlines. There are a number of additional map layers available, but the exact layers available will vary from place to place and depend on your specific account terms. At the bottom of the map interface is a quick access layer. Initially, this includes MLS listing activity icons for different statuses and the location of active pre-foreclosure properties. You can quickly adjust these layers with those checkboxes. For further layer options, click on the Layers button in the upper right corner of the map. The Layer toolbar expands with a series of options for you to review. The base maps are the flood, aerial, and street layers we saw earlier. Overlay boundaries offer a variety of regional outlines that you can select for your map. There are many options to select from to provide additional context for you, including school zones, zip codes, and residential development names. Parcel boundaries allow you to turn off the parcel outlines if you desire. Parcel annotations allow you to add customized thematic, text, or icon layers. There is a scrollable list to let you pick up to 3 layers to add. Some of those layers include properties with code violations or delinquent taxes shown with red $signs. Additional layers can be selected and removed. These layers, when selected, also appear on the bottom map toolbar for quick access. Some thematic layers also feature extruded parcel layering, so that when you add perspective, you can see the data in 3D. The occupancy length layer shows parcel height by the number of years since the last sale. The shorter parcels sold in the past year or two, and the taller ones sold 20+ years ago. There are numerous other layers to try. The Points of Interest section allow you to turn on/off the icon layers completely. The Lot Dimensions layer can show full measurements of distinct line segments making up all parcels. Those are the main layer options within this map. If you want to export the map you have created, you can click on the Save Map button. The map will be saved in your default browser download location or prompt you for a location. You can also use the maps for research and prospecting purposes by selecting one or more map areas to search within. To do so, tap on the Select button. The Select toolbar appears with a number of options. Quickly here, example areas include a rectangle. Tap on that and then draw a rectangle with our mouse or fingers. That selected region gets shown for you to review before you do your search. You can review that selection or add more. The back arrow here will bring you back to select other areas. Let's try to draw a circle. Again, drag to create a new area. Back to the menu and try a polygon. Click on a series of points, then double-click to close. Back one more time to try the lasso function. With this, you just tap and drag before releasing to close the shape. We now have 4 shapes selected, and we can do a search for any property that is in any of those areas. Or we can remove some of those shapes by tapping the X on the corresponding notes. When you are happy with your selections, tap Confirm Selection to do that search for those properties. We'll go back to the map interface to show a couple more options there. From here, you can search for a map region based on a geographic area. You can select from layers to display on the map, such as developments, cities, or zip codes. Select the region you are interested in and then confirm selection to do this search. Rather than doing this search, let's point out ways to access directed help on using the map interface. The small gray question marks provide quick access to help documentation for the functions in IMAPP you are using. In this example, you can see further explanation of selecting areas for searching on the map. In the main map interface, you can find more detailed navigation help from the question mark in the map toolbar, describing use on different devices. Those are the main features of the map browse interface. There are maps on other pages as well. While these maps have different uses, the main ways of interacting with the map remain consistent. Zooming, panning, layers, and searching all function the same. Good luck exploring the world of real estate in the IMAPP map interface.